everyone, I'm Miss Jones. I'm excited about our semester together. So this is English 1101. I'm going to do one of these videos every Monday morning, and I'm going to put it in your inbox, and also it's going to be in the announcement section. And what it's going to do is just kind of go over everything that we are going to complete that week. So I think it kind of helps have a Monday morning rundown of everything, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to actually get into your Blackboard shell, because sometimes it can be kind of confusing if you're a first timer. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go here to Blackboard and you're going to click on it. And you're going to go to whichever class you are in. Open this in a new tab. Now, when you log into Blackboard, it should look like this. Sometimes, though, if you log into Blackboard on your phone, you only see this. Make sure that you come over here to the left-hand side and click this button, because this guy is really your map. This is how you're going to get to everything in the class. So, the first thing I do is I have a little Start Here button. So, if you can click on that button, basically what this is a little introduction to our class. I give you a little rundown on things that I expect. So just kind of read over that. Let me hit on a few of the key ones. Don't be afraid to email me. Email me as much as you would like. That is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can. So never be afraid to email me, even if you think it's silly. New lessons will open every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Sometimes you may have 2 modules a week, but for the most part, you'll only have 1. Everything within that module, unless it has a highlighted bit next to it, is generally due the next Monday by 11:59 p.m. That way you have several days to complete your assignments. And that's important because I don't accept late work, and that's very, very important that we get that out front, because I do not accept late work. You have several days to complete it. You know Monday morning what you have on tap, so make sure you finish it, because I will send, if you send me an email, oh, this happened, please do not do that. No late work. Also, if Blackboard is down when you're trying to submit your work, especially to turn it in, send me a PDF of your essay into my mailbox, and if I receive it before the due date, then I will just grade it from there, okay? And as always, just email me if you have any issues whatsoever, but it's real important you don't wait till the last minute, because technology can be a little quirky, and technology is not an excuse for late work. So make sure you get things done ahead of time. Your tests and quizzes can only be taken once. So make sure that you're taking your time with those. Make sure that you're pulling up your Google Doc videos and that you're finding those answers and you're clicking, because you can't do those more than once. You can take as much time as you want. You can even save them and come back to them later, but you only get one shot. So make sure you do your best the first time around. For the most part, I will answer emails until Friday at noon, and then after Friday at noon, I am on weekend time, and I will begin to answer emails again Monday morning at 8 a.m. So make sure if you have any questions about the assignments that you get those in before Friday at noon, or because the assignment's not due till Monday at 11:59, you can always email me Monday as well. Let's see. Here is your syllabus, and you can click on that and look through it. For the most part, it's a pretty standard syllabus. I have office hours down, but because of COVID, we're kind of in and out, and we're trying to figure all that out. So just email me. Just email me. Here we have our textbook is Successful College Composition, but it's an online text, and I'll show you where that's located when we go back to the Blackboard shell. Our class is going to last March 17th until July 13th. Our actual last paper is going to be due before the 13th, so you can even turn it in a week early if you want. So you can be done with me if you want to go on vacation. Again, here are a couple of my policies. You must log into Blackboard. Late work, don't accept late work. Then I go through technology excuses, but we've already talked about that, but you can reread those here. The way that our grade is set up this semester, discussions are going to be worth 25%, your tests are 30%, and then your Turnitin formal essays, those guys are worth 45% of your grade. So that is how your grade is going to be accumulated. Let's see, do not submit work that you have done for other classes. So if you have taken another 1101 class in the past, make sure that you don't resubmit a paper that you have already done, because there is such thing as self-plagiarism. You can plagiarize yourself. So make sure that you write a brand new paper. And plagiarism is my pet peeve, that and late work. I don't tolerate it, so make sure you don't want to do that. And then at the very end, and I think this is really helpful, I have a student guide. So even though only one module will open up per week, you can see here and you can look at everything that we are going to do in the upcoming weeks. So I've already got it all mapped out for our semester. So vacation plans, things like that. If you have vacation plans, I can give you your work early for the essays. Tests I can't give early. And discussion boards you can't really do early either. So make sure that if you vacation that you go somewhere with Wi-Fi, because you're just going to have to keep up with your classes as part of taking summer classes. I know I'm right here taking it with you, so I completely understand. All right, so that's the little start here button. Also, you have another syllabus button here if you just want to just go straight to the syllabus. You can find that here. Here is your home page. So you can click on home page, and it just has announcements. So if I give any announcements, I give a lot of announcements. It's kind of a way that I can talk to you all at once. So I always just kind of check those. Here is your textbook. And what I've done is I've broken it into chapters. So you can click on it, and it'll give you chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Also within the textbook chapters, you'll see questions and little exercises. You don't have to do those. Those are not a part of your grade. Those are just helpful. If you want to go through those, and this is how you get into your textbook, you'll hit start lesson. But don't feel like that you have to do those assignments. I'm trying to find one so I can show you what that looks like. These guys, don't feel like that you have to do those. You don't. You can do them if you want, but those aren't part of our grade. Blackboard help, you have a little button here if you have any issues with Blackboard. Blackboard Collaborate, if you ever want to have Blackboard Collaborate, that's kind of like a Zoom meeting, but in Blackboard. So if you want to just talk to me like this, like, hey girl, what's up? Then we can talk on Blackboard Collaborate. And then also you have NetTutor. I think you can submit one paper to NetTutor free of charge, and they'll go through and they'll edit it for you and look at it for you. So you may want to utilize that. But this is really the button that you're going to want to pay the most attention to. And this is weekly lessons. So when you click on weekly lessons, this is where your work is for the week. And you'll see that I have it mapped out, but only 1 or 2 of these little modules will open. When you open your Blackboard, you'll only see this one. You'll only see lessons 1, why do we write? And you'll notice that this one is going to take 2 weeks. And we're going to take 2 weeks on this lesson just to give everybody time to add the class or do whatever they need to do. So what you're going to do with these modules is you're going to click on it. And when you click on it, all of the work will pop up. I also put this introduction here just in case they didn't see the start here button, so I put it here again. But for the most part, you will have a reading watch list, which means everything that you need to read or watch, because I do a lot of Google Doc videos. And then you have your assignment list. So you know what you need to read or watch, and then you know what assignments are for this week. The first thing that you need to be concerned about is we have a no-show assignment. The no-show assignment is due 5/23 by 11:59 p.m. This is going to be the first part of the Getting to Know You discussion. And the Getting to Know You discussion is right here. And it's the part that is highlighted in blue. And what you're going to do is you're going to make a video. And you're going to tell me some things about yourself. And one of them has to be a big fat lie. I know this is such a tired old icebreaker, but it kind of helps me get to know you and have a face to the name all semester, because online classes just seem so informal. And I'm generally an in-class lecture teacher, so it just helps me. So make a little video, tell me 3 things about yourself, submit it, and that's your no-show assignment. So make sure you do that by 5:23. Now, the second part of this getting to know you video, you are actually going to reply to 3 of your classmates and be like, oh, I think you're lying about this, or oh, that's really neat. Yeah, I too have a corgi, that sort of thing. So just talk to 3 of your classmates. But this portion down here, part 2, it's not due until 5:31 by 11:59 p.m. But make sure you get this first part in, because if you do not, I count you as a no-show and you disappear from my class. And I don't let people back in after the no-show date, so you have to do that. All right, so let's go back up here to the reading watch list. So this week you are going to watch the Why Do We Write Google Doc video and this guy. All of my videos are on YouTube, and I also narrate them because I think it helps to have a lecture, especially if you're an auditory learner. And then you have a little quiz on this Google Doc, so take that. Then, of course, you have your getting to know you discussion. And just in case you have issues, I'm not very technologically savvy. I'm actually pretty terrible at technology. I'm more of a book kind of gal. So I give you a little tutorial here to show you how to download a video onto this discussion board if you have any trouble. And last but not least, we have a What Would You Like for Me to Know writing sample. So we have a little mini essay. So you click on it, and you will see the little criteria. You can click on this guy, and it'll just kind of tell you what I want. I want to know a little more about you. But also I'm really being kind of sneaky because I'm going to check your grammar and see where we are as far as it comes to semicolons and commas and run-on sentences and awkward syntax and all of that. So make sure that you're watching that, because that's actually what I'm doing, creeping on your grammar. So that little essay, this guy, you'll note that it's May 31st, that is the due date. Also, when you submit something to turn it in, generally what you do is most of us use Word, you'll make it a PDF and then you download it and turn it in. And there are a couple of tutorials on that online, and then also, but if you have any trouble, just email me and I can help you with that as well. So let's go back to weekly lessons. Okay, so you'll see this guy this week, and then on May 31st this guy will open, and I'll give you another video on how to do that. Course grade, this is where you're going to find your grade. So you can click on that, and you always have your grade at hand. And I think that is it. I feel like that's a good, no, it's not. I want to show you something else too, because this is very, very important. Because I email you a lot, especially if you're having an issue or a problem. And I want to show you how to get to your email in case you have trouble. So go over here if you're like, oh, I can't check my email. This GNTC email is not working. It's not working. First of all, you can always call, or not call, but email the online help at gntc.edu. Those guys can always help you. But also, if you will come down here to, I believe, let's see, we'll find it together. It's under email. It's like right there in front of my face. So click on email, and you will notice that it'll kind of give you a step-by-step on how to get your GNTC email, because we use that every day. And like I said, I'll email these Monday morning videos directly into your inbox. So when you wake up or when you get ready to start your week's work, you can just click on that video and you'll be like, hey guys, this is what we're going to do this week. And that'll just kind of help you. All right? Okay, so I'm pumped about this semester. We're going to have a great time. Email me if you need me for anything at all. And I'm just looking forward to a great one. All right, you guys take care. Bye.